Hello.
Yeah, everything is fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, okay, fine. So, okay. So if you have any issues, and just you can chart me. So I used to check the chart. So then, accordingly, I will act. Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay. So yesterday I had created the login. So I will share you that because I think only Shankar Narayan, so you need to know. Okay. So I will share you Shankar Narayan. So these two. Okay. Okay. Just 1 minute, please. Okay. Just refresh. Okay, I'm going to create a project. Okay, so then here, so on the right hand side, we have the setup and maintenance, and then the left hand side, we have the navigator. So click on the setup and maintenance. So click on the setup and maintenance. We are just discussing this topic. Create a project, implementation project, and click on the implementation projects. Okay. So now here, so we have this plus symbol. Okay, so plus symbol, so and edit. So this is a edit symbol. So and this is a deletion symbol. And if you want to go for the action, then you can go for the just a create, edit, delete. Okay, so you can use the symbols. Otherwise, you can go for the actions. Okay. Okay. So voice is not clear or video is delayed because so now I am in implementation project. So you are all able to check this one, right? So implementation project. So
Yes, I am.
yeah, okay. So I think Shankar has a problem using me. So voice breaking. Okay. Shankar, do you have voice breaking still now?
No, I think it's okay now.
It's fine. Okay. Okay. So let me create a project. So here I'm going to create so okay, I'm to take the Dell project, Dell so implementation project. Okay. So then you can select the start date if you want. You can select the start date. So I'm taking the Jan 1st and click on next and click on next. So here you can assign offerings. So these are all the offerings, different offerings. So like in EBS we have so financial supply projects, supply chain management, so CRM like that. So here we have the offerings. You can select any offering. Okay, you can select so any offering as per the client requirement. So if you want to implement for this so procurement, you can select the procurement offering. Okay, so just select the offering. So it's a, here we don't have the modular responsibility. Here we have the offerings, and each offering has some function areas, and each function area has some task list, and each task list has some tasks. So that is the process we are following here. Okay. So just offerings. So offering means you can say the service line. Okay. Then so each offering has some function areas, and so each function area has some task list, and we have the tasks. Okay. So let me select the offering. So you just click on. So just click on here. So as we are implementing for the financials, I'm just selecting the financial offering. I'm just selecting the financial offering. Okay. And just you can go for the so you can save and click on save and open project. Okay, so now this is the offering. So financial offering. So in this offering we have, so these are all the function areas, and each function area, so it has some task list. So this is the task list, and in this task list we have the task. So you can correlate this one. So this is the task. So and this is the task list, and this one is the function area, and this is the offering. Okay. So we don't have the modular responsibility. So we have function areas task like that. Okay, so now I had assigned the offerings. Okay, I had assigned the offering. So then let us run the user and role synchronization process. I had created a user, and and I had created an implementation project, and I am running the synchronization process to update user related information. Okay, so for that, so navigation, you can go to navigation path. So like in EBS, the financials, common applications, they're like this. Otherwise, what you can do is, so just click is just so you can type the task. Okay, so run user. Okay, you can type the task name, run user, just search it. You will get the relevant information. So it is run user and role synchronization process. Click on here. Click on here, and then you can select the go to task. So here you can submit. So you can select the go to task, and then you can submit it. Just click on the submit. So process was submitted. So just click on here to check this process. So you need to go to the navigator. So in the left side we have the navigator, and click on more, because in EBS we have view request and submit. In the same way, here you have the tools and schedule process. So just click on the schedule process and click on find. You will see that. Okay. So if it is the running status, so just you can click on refresh. Okay, it will be completed. So that is the process. If you want to submit a new request, a new program, so you can just click on the schedule new process, and you can select the relevant program and provide the parameter, submit it. So we will do it later. Okay, so once we run the programs, so then we will do that one. Okay. Okay. So next one is, so here in EBS also we need to create the currency and chart of account. So to create legal entity and ledger. Okay, so this is so mainly for the accounting entities purpose. Okay, so that's why I'm not going to. So we already worked in the EBS environment, so I'm not going to the basic things. Okay, so why we need a currency like that? Okay, so let us go to the currency tab and let us create it. So for this here, what you need to do is, so go to the setup and maintenance. Click on the setup and maintenance. Okay. So just 1 minute. Sorry to disturb you. Hey, Mr. Shankar. Okay, so Lohit. So actually, we had a the discussion with the Shankar for these topics. I told you, right. So we started 2 days back. So we finished so most of the topics. But for you guys only, I had so started again. Okay, maybe so for you and Kishore, I think today Kishore is not joined, and so definitely if somebody is going to join by late, so we will send the recording. We don't start again. Okay, so whenever any person miss the class, so what we will do is we will share the recording only. So we don't take the class again. Okay. Okay, so now, so let us go to the implementation projects, and ours is Dell implementation project. Okay, so you can select, so you can go to so set criteria, and you can navigate it, and then you can select the currency. Otherwise, what you can do is you can go for the manage currency. So this is the task name. So you can type the manage currency, and click on search. So then you will get the relevant information. So manage currency. So actually, we need to have the currency only. So let me type this one, or maybe it's a currencies, I think. Okay. So manage currencies. Yeah, correct. So manage currencies. The name itself is manage currencies. Okay, just click on the manage currencies, and you can just click on so the task list. So here, so Oracle used to provide all the information, all the currency codes. Okay, just click on the search button. So Oracle will provide all the currency codes. Okay, so no need to create a new one. So if you want to create, so then what we can do is just click on the new button, and then so in the regular way what we did in the EBS, we can just click on there and you can do that. The current active currency code is required. What is? Yeah, here you can see that. Okay, currency code. I'm just taking the test only. Okay, just test currency code and test name, and also I can give the test. So you can provide. So okay, you can give the currency code, our own currency code, and we can give the currency name and test. Just click on. So then we can save and close. So it will be saved. Okay. So in the same way, so let us create the calendar. Let us create the calendar. So manage accounting calendar. For this, what we can do is, so you can go to the so manage, then accounting calendar. So you can go for ACC. So then click on search, manage accounting calendar. So definitely we will get it. So the relevant information, accounting calendar or manage calendar. Yeah, manage the accounting calendar. Okay. So otherwise, what we can do is if you type the full so that accounting calendar, the name itself. So then search it. So then you will get the relevant information only. Manage the accounting calendar. Okay. So then just click on the manage accounting calendar. So it will show you the path. Okay. So the function area and task list and task. So now we are in the task. Okay. Just click on the task. Okay. So then click on new. So here what you can do is you can edit and you can create. Okay. So just click on this. So if you want, so okay, if you are not able to, if you are not comfortable with this screen, what you can do is just click on the detach. Okay. So in the detach button, what happens is you can see that. Okay. That means that you can enlarge. You can enlarge using the detach button. You can enlarge it. Okay. Just click on the plus to create it. So now I am going to create. Okay. So Dell underscore accounting calendar. Accounting and otherwise what we can do is Dell calendar. Let me give you the Dell calendar. Okay, so you can Dell calendar and you can go for the start date. You can give the start date. So I'm going to start from 1st January. Okay, so then separation. You can select the separation. Okay, anyone, and so you can select the format because in EBS we don't have the format like this. So here you can select it. So your own format. Okay. So then if you are, so if the client is using the addition period, usually we use addition period at the end of the year. So I'm taking at the end of the year. So yeah, so if the client want on quarterly basis or monthly basis, you can select it. Okay. So at any level, if you have any doubt, please stop me. You can ask always. Okay. Click on next. In EBS, what happens is we need to create each and everything. Okay, we need to create each and everything. So it will take minimum 5 minutes to create this calendar. So now, so it is not like that. Okay, so you can finish it up. So everything. So within 1 minute, within 1 minute. Okay, so that kind of flexibility we have. So just you need to select it, and then the calendar will be displayed. So you can complete it. So just click on save and close. It will be done. Okay, fine. Now I had created my calendar. So next one is, so let us go for the chart of accounts. Okay, chart of accounts. So so just click on the done, and you can go to your project and manage chart of accounts. Okay, so manage chart of accounts. Just you can give the percentage and click on set. Yeah, manage chart of accounts. So we have the chart of accounts value set and everything different. Okay, just click on the chart of accounts. Okay. Structure and whatever it may be. Okay. So now it will go to the chart of account, manage chart of account, value set, structure, and structure instance, all these things. Okay. So now what we can do is, so let us go to the, we need to create. So chart of account means it just it's not only just chart of account, it includes the structure. So once we create the structure, then once we define the structure, then we need to create the value set, and then we need to create the segment values, and we need to create the structure instance and everything. Okay, so let us complete for today this part. Okay, if possible we can go ahead. Okay, so in this, so what we need to do is in the chart of account. So first we can go for the manage chart of account value sets. Manage chart of account value sets. Okay, so I'm just clicking chart of account value set. So here the querying the task is very simple, but you need to know so which task you need to complete. So once you know the task, so then you can query by percentage, and then it will show you the path, and click on that, and then you can select it. what happens is, so if it is already there, what we can do is, so just you can yeah, you can query that one. So okay, you can query that one. Otherwise, so what we can do is, you can select the plus button. So here, so usually in EBS, first we used to create the chart of account structure. So let me follow in that way. Okay. So then there is no confusion for you. Chart of account structure. So then we can go for the manage chart of accounts value sets. So then we can go for the manage chart of account instance. Okay, so this one only added in Fusion, so the new one. So then we can go for the manage chart of account value set values. So value set values. Okay. So here manage chart of account structure. Okay, so let me click on here. So just click on the manage chart of account structure, and you can click on search here. Okay, so just click on search. So we have the only one key flex field. This is the key flex field. Okay, so the main data of the application is stored in the key flex field. So okay, so now just click on the manage structure. Once you search that one, click on the manage structure, and then you can click on new. If you already created, then click on the search button, you will get it. So otherwise, just click on the new button here. Okay. And what happens is, you need to go to here. We need to create Dell accounting flex field. So Dell accounting flex. So I can give the name. Sorry, Dell accounting flex. And description, and you can delimit. So usually what happens is, we used to have the dots. Okay, so we used to have the dots in the EBS. If you want, you can go for the plus or minus or any pipe symbol, anything you can do that. So these are all the, so you can delimit the segments. Okay, you can delimit the segments. Just click on save and close. Click on that. Click on done. So now I had created segment structure, that chart of account structure. So now we can go for the chart of account value set. Click on the chart of account value set. Okay. So if it is already created, so then what we can do is, you can search it. Otherwise, you can just click on new. You can create it. So I want to create chart of accounts. The value set, chart of account value set. So here, so you can provide del and a score. So I want to create different segments. Okay. So for any financial implementation or any company, we used to have company, cost center, or department. So we can go for the department or cost center. Okay. So then account, company, and account. These two are mandatory, because without company account we can't do anything, because for any transaction. That's why minimum two segments we need to use. Maximum you can use, so up to 30 segments you can do that. Okay. So company, account, department. So I'm taking other one as a product. Okay. So like this you can use up to 30 segments. So as per the reporting, as per the client reporting. Okay. So now I'm taking Dell underscore company. Dell underscore company VS. So let me differentiate it as VS. Okay. So then we can so if it is a segment, so then there will be a confusion. So I'm taking the Dell company VS. and the module, so it's a kind of a general ledger. Okay, general ledger module. Okay, so then validation, you can go for the independent value set, and the data types, you can go for the character, and so we need to, if it is character, so you can go for the text or numeric. Usually we used to go for the numeric values, and length I am taking 2 digits. Okay, 2 characters. So 2 for the company and 3 for the department or account, or 3, 4 for the department, like that. So it's not a mandatory. So we can check with the client, so we can take it. So the length of the value set value. Okay. So now save and close. So now save and close. And we can just click on the search button. Okay, so here you can give the del, because we can check it, so whether you have your values or not. So just click on the search, because so I think somebody already created with the same name, I think Dell company department, these things. Okay, so no issues, because ours is different. So we are using company VS, like that, right? So we can go for the same kind of, because it's a global instance, right? So different people use a different one. Okay, so not an issue. So then let us go for the new one. Okay, so here what we can do is Dell, so account VS. Okay, so Dell account VS, we can select this one, and I'm just taking the module, so general ledger, and the validation type, it's independent, so you can go for the data. So valid type, you can go for the character, and value set subtype. Okay, so here I'm taking the numeric digits only. Okay, so length is I'm taking 3. Okay, then save and close. Okay, in the same way, so let me create other value sets as well. So here del underscore department VS. Okay, general ledger, and validation type is independent, and so here we have the characters. Okay, so then we can go for the numeric digits only. So, and I am taking 2, 3, 4. Okay, size, save and close. And in the same way, so let me take product. Okay, del product VS. Okay, so product VS, I am taking module name as, so general ledger. Okay, so validation independent, and we have the character here, and valid type, it's a numeric only. So then we can go for the, so I'm taking 2, 3, 4, right? So then I'm taking 1 only, that's fine. So 1 as a maximum length. Okay, and save close. So let me type here. Okay, because maybe somebody is using the same thing. So let me type here, so then we can query easily. So ours is Dell company VS, Dell department VS. Okay, so Dell account VS, we have Dell product VS, product VS. Okay, fine. So now we created the, so value sets, all the value sets. Okay, so next one is we created the value set, and then let us create the value set instance. Hey, Lohit, Shankar, so are you fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Shankar, so for you, so because you already attended, so for you, no issues, I think. Okay. Manage chart of account instance. Okay. So just yeah, so because it is already there. Otherwise, you can so you can type here. You can type, you will get it. So because we are already we are in the same window. So just select the manage chart of account structure instance. Okay. So just click on search button here, and you can click on the manage structure instance. Click on structure instance. Okay. And then so you can click on new create button. So here so plus symbol is it's a kind of a so you can say that it's a kind of a creation button. Okay. So now del underscore so structure instance. Okay. So del underscore kff structure. Okay. I'm giving different names here. Structure instance. Structure instance. Okay. So let me copy. So whatever I'm doing, let me copy because because my worry is that it's not here somebody already implemented the same name. So maybe so while querying maybe it will be complex. So that's why. So let me copy whatever we created. So then we can have a better idea. So there is no confusion. Okay. So we can take the name description. Okay. And if you want a shorthand aliases, we have the aliases in EBS. Okay, you can use the same aliases here. You can use this one if it's the option only. And structure. Okay, here the structure will be assigned to the instance. Okay, structure will be assigned to the instance. Okay, ours is a Dell, right? So now let me go for the Dell accounting flex. Okay, so we create the same thing only Dell accounting flex or any kind of accounting only, right? So we created Dell accounting flex only, I think. So some other created global structure. So I think ours is Dell accounting flex only. Yeah. Okay. Structure instance and then just click on save. Save and close. Save and close. So if you want, you can search it. So you can search it. You can search it. Okay. And you can give the Dell name. Then you can search it because for any kind of a setup, so here we have the search criteria and we have the creation criteria. In EBS, what happens is for search criteria we used to go for we used to give the F11 and provide the data and control F11. So then here you can't you can't go through that. Okay, you can't use the F11 all these things. Okay, so they have Oracle has provided a search criteria in a different way and the creation criteria in a different way. Okay, just click on search here. So click on search. So this one ours is this one. Okay, so Dell KFF structure instance. Okay, just click on the edit. So you can edit it. You can edit it. Okay, so here so this is the way if you want to edit anything, so then you can edit it. So now save and close. Done. So as of now, we completed the structure instance and everything. Okay. So next one is we need to go for the manage chart of account value set values. Okay. Value set values. So before going to this value set values, so we need to create some segments, right? So we have not created any segment here. Okay. So we have not created. We created only the value sets. We need to create the segments. So for that, what we can do is, so let us go to the structure. Okay. Let us go to the structure. Okay, so query this one and just go for the manage structure instance. Okay, so now you can query the Dell. Okay, so this is the structure. Our structure is this one. Click on here. Otherwise, edit here. Okay, so now I think it is not segment code should be here. Okay, so let me check in structures. Okay, manage structures. Okay, set criteria. we can go for the del code. So this is the account effects. Click on here and select the account effects and just you can select it. Okay, so here, so in the structure itself, in the structure we can create all the segments. Okay, okay. So I want to create a segment. Okay, in the structure we will so while creation of the instance and structure is assigned to the instance and segment is assigned to the structure. That is the way. Okay, so that is the way. So we can go through that one. So because here we create the value set and value set will be assigned to the segment and segment is assigned to the structure and structure is assigned to the instance. That is the level. Okay, value set, segment, structure and instance. So now I am going to create del company. So del company, what we can do is, so because if somebody is created in the same way, so we'll think tomorrow. So that maybe we can go for different name or so we'll think tomorrow because I didn't check that whether so we can go for unique name. So del company. So can you suggest so what kind of unique name we can take here? Company.
It's segment, right?
Yeah, it's a segment. So can I take the segment?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine. So usually in the implementation we don't take like this. We used to take the Dell company like it only. But so here the problem is so somebody already created with the name. So then we can differentiate this one. Okay, segment. Okay. I can go for the SGMT. Okay, segment. Okay. So now so you can copy this description and sequence number. So serial number 1 and prompt you can give the description short form. Because this one we can check with the client only because if they want in a different way then we can give it and display length I'm giving the two size. Okay, so I will give the two size and column name. So that column name, so we have the 30 segments. So as we discussed we have the 30 segments. So I'm selecting segment 1 and here you can select the value set. Okay, because value set should be assigned to the should be assigned to segment. Okay, so now I am going to assign the value set del search. Okay, so here ours is del company vs. Okay, del company vs. Okay, so then for company balance segment. Okay, so primary balance segment, so we can go for the balance segment and then click on save and close. So like this, let us create all the segments. Let us create all the segments. So I am creating del underscore company then account segment SGMT. Okay, so let me copy here sequence number. Okay, so I am taking the two number sequence number prompt. Okay, so then short code and display width. So I can go for third and column name. So I can go for segment 2 and here the value set code. So value set code. So we can go for the del search. So you can go for del search criteria. So then search criteria here and what you can do is del. So we have the so now we are going to create an account, right? Account value set. So for account, we used to take the segment. So here, so earlier what happens is in EPS, we have the flexfield qualifiers. That name itself, flexfield qualifier. Here it is the segment labels. Okay, we have the segment labels. So then you can select the natural account segment as the segment label. Okay, so let me copy here. So because most of the things, okay, the process is different, but the terminology, everything is same, right? So that's why don't worry about that. So just click on save and close, and let me let me create Dell underscore. So we created company account. Then I am going for the department segment. Okay, so department segment. So I'm taking the name, and then we can go for the sequence number 3, and here prompt software and display size, display width is I'm taking the, so 2 3, right? So 2 3 4, I can take the 4, and column name. So column name is a, so we have, so we let me take the third segment, right? So actually first, second, and third. Okay, so here the default value set. What I can go for, you can just click on search. Okay, you can use search button here for most of the search criteria. So here department VS, and you can select the segment label. So like the segment label is a cost center segment. So then select the cost center. You can select it and save and close. Save and close here. Okay. Then so let me create one more. Okay. So that is, let me copy here and let me copy somewhere. Okay. So I assure you that I don't repeat for all these things. Okay, so definitely we will continue in the same way for other classes as well. Okay, so whenever if a new person come in, we will share the records. Okay, they can go through that if it is required. Okay, so now, so Dell. So what we can do is, so we need to create the product segment, right? SGMT. And also we used to allow up to 5 classes only. So after that, so we don't allow for. So before 5 classes, if somebody come in, so then we can accommodate. So after that, no. So it will be a separate batch only. Okay. So I don't want to trouble you guys. So sequence number, and now I am taking the number 4, and so sorry. So let me copy here, and I can go for the display width. I can go for 1. And column name, so I can select the segment for 4. So main thing is you need to be practice. Okay, so without practice so you will not get the confidence with the application. So even though it is easy, so but you need to practice at least 1 or 2 times. Okay, so now I am taking the Dell. So Dell product VS, right? So Dell product VS, click on OK. So for this, especially for the product, okay, so you can say that, okay, because so we have 30 segments, but we don't have the specific qualifiers for segment labels 30, right? So the others are for the reporting purpose only. Whatever we are, okay, you can go for the product. So if you are implementing insurance project, you can go for the policy. If it is a banking project, you can go for the loan. So you can select different segments for the reporting purpose. But no need to give or assign segment labels for all these things. Okay. So then save and close. So this one I am taking only for the reporting purpose. Okay. Now I had created all the segments. Okay. So once we create the segments, then what we can do is we can compare the segment values. Okay. You can compare the segment values. Here what we can do is you can just click on. So you can click on the search button, and so you can check it. So whatever you want, if you want to so any kind of updation. Okay. So then click on done. Okay, so we created structure, we created the instance, and now we are going to create the manage chart of accounts value set values. Okay, just click on here. Today I will complete the COA part. Okay, and tomorrow we will discuss ledger, legal entity, and other things. Okay, so up to the journals creation. Okay, and Lohit, we have the class. We have the class from okay, so from Tuesday to Saturday. Okay, we have the off on Sunday and Monday. Okay, I am saying about the IST timings.
Okay.
So if you have any doubts, okay, so I will share you. So already, so that it will be recorded in your system. So and if you and yesterday I sent you the login criteria, right? So if you, so you can log in, and if you have any doubt, so you are free to ask me. So at any time, okay, you can ask me at any time. Hey Kishore, you are too late here.
Yeah, sorry, Prasad. Last night.
No problem. So actually, the thing is that actually I started this session. Okay, so let me stop the recording. So it will be nice for others. Okay, start the recording. You can also start if you stop it. You can start it. So I just started the recording. So and let me give you. So I think so I will share you today's recording. Okay. So tomorrow I will give you organized access. Okay. So now we are discussing the manage chart of account value set values. Okay, we will complete this today and we will end up. Okay, so here manage chart of accounts, value set values. Okay, let me check the so Dell VS. Let me check whether it will work or not, because so there are different yeah, correct. So you can also query like this. Okay, Dell VS, because there are different other companies. So with other structures are there with the Dell name. So I am just querying like this. Okay, so we created Dell account VS, so it's a value set, and company value set, department values, and product value set. Okay, so now just click on the manage values. Okay, I am just creating the. So first let me create the company, because usually we used to go for the company, right? So it's not a problem. We can do so anyone, but company account department will fall in this way. So just click on the manage values. So it's very simple compared to the EBS. It is very simple, but we need to practice. Okay, and also getting the link also very so it's a challenge nowadays. So okay, so use this opportunity, and you will not find any EBS project in future. So and already Oracle has decided, and also we have the experience in India also. We don't have any recruitment for the last 5 to 6 months. So especially for the Oracle EBS financials or any kind of thing. Okay, so the future will be fusion only, and already started. Okay, so let us concentrate on this fusion side. So we can survive another 5 to 10 years in this fusion area. That means cloud. So now the name is changed, fusion to cloud. Okay, so let me create a values, and here you can search. So here in fusion or cloud, in the cloud, what happens is, so you can search. We have the search button and we have the creation button. So in EBS we have the we need to go for the F11, control F11, and we need to go for the new button for the creation. Here, so there is no F11, control F11. You can search any record if it is already created. So then click on new, but click on new. I want to create a company value. Okay, so 10, it's a company, Dell underscore. So so I'm taking India first. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, then save and close. Okay, so then click on search. So you will get the related values. Okay, then click on plus and Dell US. Okay, sorry. So 10, 20, I given 20, so 20, and so Dell US, Dell US. Okay, then save and close. Okay, so then save and close. Okay, let me go to the account. Next one, account. Okay, for the account, click on manage values. Okay, so here just click on plus, and the type, because of actually we had given segment label, right? So we don't have the flexfield qualifier name here. We have the segment label. So that means natural account, balance segment. So based on that only we are able to get all these features. Okay. So now I'm giving, so 100 assets. So then we can use account name, account type as asset, then save. So in the same way, save and close. You can go for the save and close and search button. And here in the same way, let us create all the values. 200. So liabilities. Okay. So here let me give the type as a liability. Save and close. So liability, save and close. And third one is, so let me give the revenue. So okay, 30, 300, 300, 200, 300. So this one we can give anyone because based on the client requirement. So here this one is revenue, and account type is I am taking the revenue, then save and close. And click on plus 400. Okay, and expense. Okay, so then account type is expense, then save and close. So I want to create all the main values. Okay, so then click on new and 500. Okay, so ownership equity. So here it is a ownership equity or equity. You can simply call it as the equity. Okay, equity amount, and account type is a equity, ownership equity. Okay, save and close. So let me create two more values. Okay, so because we need a cash account. Without that we can't create a journal entry, right? So let me create a cash account, which is a asset kind of thing, asset value. Then save and close. Okay. So next one is, so let me create a retained earnings account. So which is mandatory. Okay. So then let me go for the two. It's a liability account. I am taking retained earnings account. Retained earnings account. You can select the liability and then save and close. Okay. In the same way, so let me create the one more value plus. So any expense value, because let me create one rent account or rent or salary, whatever it be. Okay, salary. So actually this is expense, right? So I'm giving 401. Okay, rent or salary. Expense 7 Okay, so then just 7 Let me go to the department. Okay, click on the department. Click on the manage values. So we'll create some values for the department. So click on new, and here I'm taking. So it is a 4 digits, right? So I'm taking like this. So finance department, then save and close. So you can click on search, you can see the values, and you can go for the 2000 or whatever it is. So just give the 2000 and HR, save and close. So finance HR, you can create like this other departments. Okay, so you can create. So I'm going for 3000 because it's a 4 digits, right? Sales, you can go for this, and you can go for the 4000 as an operation. Okay, the value 4000 operations. Like this, you can create a number of values. I am stopping here with this value. Okay, so then save and close, and let me go to the product. So product. Okay, so click on the manage values, and then you can click on here. Actually I had given one only, one value. So if you give the 2, okay, so okay, it will not accept because I had given only one value for this one. So let me take 9 and default. Okay, so I'm not using this one now. So it's for future purpose. Just I'm giving the default value 9. Otherwise, if you want to give, you can give the values here. So product 1, product 2, like that, you can do that. Save and close. Okay, now I had completed all the all the chart of accounts setups. Okay, so today what we do, we created a project and we assigned the offerings and we ran the program. So this synchronization process is a kind of a compilation, and then we created a currency and we created a calendar. So we created chart of accounts. Okay, in the chart of accounts, so we need to create a structure. First we need to create the structure, value set and structure instance, and so structure will be assigned to the structure instance, that chart of account instance, and then we can create. So we created the chart of account value set values. So that means so segment values. Okay, we created all these things. Now save and close. So next one is, once we complete everything, we need to deploy the. You need to deploy the the structure. We need to deploy the structure. That means that we need to compile this one. So for that, what we can do is, so go to the structure. So you need to go to structure. Otherwise, what we can do is, so you can query this, because if you are okay, if you are in this chart of account, if you are in this financial project, okay. So what we can do is just click on here. So then you can go for the chart of account structure. You can query like this, chart of account, but name should be the same. Otherwise, you can, so it will not display. Okay, chart of account structure. Okay, just click on search, because if you are not in the same menu. Okay, so just click on the define chart of accounts, and here you can click on here. You can see that, you can see the structure and everything. Okay, click on here. So here the query is very easy, but you need to know the task. So once you know the task, then you can query easily. Okay, so and just click on the search button. So because here, so we have the accounting flexfield. In EBS also, accounting flexfield is the key flexfield. So here also it is the same thing only. Okay. So then we create a structure, we create an instance, and now deploy flexfield. Okay. So deploy flexfield. So let me write the same name. Okay. Deploy flexfield. Okay. Okay. So once it is done, so if there is any kind of errors, definitely it will display us. So if there is any error in this area, so while deploying the flex fail, so then we can't go ahead. We need to rectify it. Otherwise, we can't we can't create a ledger or so using the chart of accounts. Okay. So that's why. So we need to be careful while creating the all these chart of account related setups. Okay. So once it is completed, okay, we will stop here today, and I'm taking today's session as like 5. Okay. So and tomorrow we will discuss about so what is the legal entity ledger, and we can go for the so we can create journal entries. So that topic we will discuss tomorrow. Okay. So let me, yeah, it's going. So whenever
So Prasad, deployment
yeah,
integrating with all the modules, is it?
yeah, deployment is a kind of a so it's a kind of a compilation. So okay, yeah, that is true. So in EBS, once you deploy, what happens is it will update across all the modules, right? Here also it will be integrated across all the function areas. So here we have the function area, payable function area, receivable function area. So, okay, so it will be deployed in all the so the terminology. So in this terminology, what happens is it will be updated, integrated across all the function areas. So here, so
Okay.
in Fusion, first we have the offering, and each offering we have the function areas, and each function area, So we have the task list and task. That is the way they set up the application. Okay. So I think
Okay. Okay.
deployment completed successfully. I think we don't have the any errors. Okay. So we don't have errors. So maybe some warnings are there. So you can check it. So just click on this arrow button. So you can check it. So you can check it. Okay, maybe if it is hours, okay, if it is related hours, then definitely, so we can check it. So because maybe it's different. Okay. So once you deploy, what happens is it will check all the value sets because all the structures in this environment. Okay, because in the real time, what happens is we will create only one structure. That's why the deployment is very easy. Here, what happens is, so if it is 100 structures, and it will deploy all the structures at once, right? So that's why if some other person created in a wrong way, so it will throw error. Okay, but we need to check our structure name. Okay, so if it is there, del is there, then we need to think about that. Okay, now it is fine. So okay, we are good enough. Okay, so so tomorrow, so let us discuss about legal entity, ledger, and journals creation. Okay, and after that we will meet on Tuesday. Okay. So do you have any doubts, any concerns, any issues? So Kishore, Shankar, and Lohit. So we will continue in the same manner. Okay. So we'll share you the recordings, and otherwise you can also download. You can also do that one. Okay. Yeah. Please, Shankar. Yeah. Please let me know.
Yeah.
You are, yeah, you are fine, right? Yeah, Kishore.
Yeah.
Kishore, I will share you this recording so today's recording. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.